Rough night?
Rough morning. It's barely 10. Somehow I managed not to break out the vodka yet, though.
Pretend we're at brunch. Tomato juice and hollandaise, and who's got the lowest handicap?
I was on the phone with Middendorf.
Oh? What did he have to say?
Oh, we were talking about the direct mail program. Oh, yes. Hi. It's me.
What did he have to say about the direct mail?
Well, you were right to keep it going. It's raising enough by itself now to cover operating costs for the National Committee.
That's fantastic. Isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. That's why it's you.
What is?
California Campaign Finance Chair. For Nixon. It's you, pal.
My God, I don't even know what to...
Yes, you say yes. And I say, congratulations.
So, why was it rough this morning?
Because I wanted it to be me. And, because of what's coming next.
They're gonna need to look into us. Nixon's people. You're gonna go deep.
Into both of us. Into the firm, the whole damn thing. But, once you told me Manson was out, I took some steps. Padded the paychecks of a couple slobs at missing persons to call me in case anyone asked about that poor girl's file. This morning someone did. But, not just any someone.
20 years old, long blonde hair, no tattoos, no birthmarks, smallpox vax on her hip.
My wife's got one of those.
Try not to lose the plot just yet, Dunphy. Last seen December '59 in a red sequined A-line dress and red pumps.
Terrific. You talked to Youth Squad?
Youth Squad, runaway unit, vice, jail, morgue, nothing, nowhere. No.
We got a picture?
We do not. Lost to the ages.
We got prints?
Vice does have prints.
Fine. Give me my marching orders.
Calling all PDs, check and see if they got a Jane Doe body dump matches her description. Start with LA County, then go to Ventura and Orange.
Done. We know her name?
Caroline Beecher.
So, why are we working so hard to find a hooker who's been missing for 7 years?
Because a guy named Ken Carr and his friends don't want us to.
I keep carpet bombing with this garbage. Is it a trick deck or what?
Settle down, Joey. You in?
Fold. Oh, Dunphy with the luck.
Pick it up. That's right.
You gonna let me pay you for this time?
Ruthie does yours when she does mine. She likes irony. Plus, I owe you, buddy.
For what?
Being off the ball, your friend's daughter. Wasn't my finest hour.
Mine either.
Yeah.
I'll buy you breakfast.
Sounds good. What happened to that girl, anyway?
Baby keeps moving around. Kicking Mary from the inside?
Bet you weren't expecting that, huh? Baby? Charlie's baby?
Were you?
I'm surprised it took so long, is all. It'll be beautiful. You'll see.
How do you know?
Because I got one. Just turned 5. When I first found out about him, it was a bit of a hang-up, I'm not gonna lie. But now, it's all love, man. Charlie said it would be, and it is. We'll see. Who you got here? Where are you going, Mr. Police Officer?
Oh, no. I'm Elliot Hillman. I produce music for Ham Chapel, the record company. I was told the writer lived here. I'm just trying to find Charles Manson.
Well, welcome. Sam.
Hi.
Thought we might do better on neutral ground.
I've been trying not to think about how well I did behave last time I saw you.
I said some incredibly stupid things.
I forgive you. In fact, I forgive you in advance for anything you might ever say or do again, ever.
You said Manson was a pimp, not one of his girls.
Disappeared, yeah.
But he didn't go to prison for that. Why not?
It's too hard to make a case without a body, especially because he had a good lawyer.
Ken's not good. He's great.
Well, that begs the question, what's a first-rate lawyer doing representing a third-rate pimp?
There's no good answer to that, is there?
None that I can think of.
Okay, how am I supposed to go back to Diner Coffee after this, huh?
I learned from my dad. There was one thing he knew, it was coffee. It might have been the only thing.
Well, he must have known some things. I mean, he was the big boss.
Before he died, he whacked, burned, and plowed the wife of every friend he ever had. Left me on my own to claw my way back up. Made it so I didn't have to share with dizzy, trim like Lucille. If I wanted a partner, it wouldn't have been a woman. If I wanted it to be a woman, it sure as hell wouldn't have been her.
Bikers, they could help you with that. Satan's good.
As in that Roy guy. Yeah, you're funny.
Okay, look, they have no history with your dad, good or bad. They like money, they know drugs, and I'm pretty sure they never sleep. You like having your own army. And you won't have to share with anybody.
So Butano and Kovic are in business together. What happens when they start to wonder what's in it for you?
Don't you have work to do?
Yeah, actually, I do. I'm looking for Manson's disappeared hooker.
Officially? How's Brass feel about that?
Don't you have work to do? Hodiak. Lucille Clacker, man. Lucille, she wants to see me.
So?
So maybe she wants to see me. Or maybe she wants me to think that she wants to see me. So that I make it easy for her, man. I walk in and I show up to my own damn funeral.
Why would Lucille want to kill you?
I don't know. Maybe, 'cause I talk to cops.
Okay, and how's blowing town gonna make you less suspicious to Lucille? Call her. Call Lucille, tell her you're gonna see her, and then go see her. Okay, trust me. Don't trust yourself. You're not reliable.
Doesn't feel like a good idea. So where'd you learn to play?
Oh, McNeil, yeah. The guards let me have a guitar. Mexican guy taught me how to play, and away I went.
You ever put any prison tunes on your demo? I'd sure dig on one of those.
Clang, bang, clang went the big iron door. They put me in a cell with a con.
Hey, Hodiak.
Hey, Dunphy in here?
Be deaf? Wish I was.
Cards last night, cigars, Carl's mom's crab dip. Your absence was remarked upon by some. Sal's still mooning over that bunny from Dispatch. I mean, she's very pleasant, but she looks like she crawled out of the sea, am I right? I seen better heads on cabbage, huh?
Hey, give me a bucket, tell me what time it is.
Come on. This is all
9:47.
47.
Come up with a new gag, buddy.
What?
Said $1.
Get out of here, I'll shoot you in the head.
You know, I would get this if you were in love with Opal. I'd get it if I wasn't still married to her. I'd certainly get it if I'd slept with your wife, but you're not, I am, and I didn't. So why being such a fetus about this whole thing?
Oh, Dunphy didn't take a towel in there with him, so enjoy the show.
Father Mac. Father Mac.
Ah. The sergeant on the desk said I should just walk back here and find you. And here you are.
Well, as long as you're not here to talk about the state of my eternal soul. Have a seat.
Oh, I'm sure your mother would like me to discuss your soul with you.
Yes, I'm sure she would.
Yes, she would. But no.
Okay.
I want your opinion on something. I'm concerned about Father Rowe, our pastor. I think you've met him.
I have. I've had dinner with him a few times over at my mother's house. He can sure put away the Parker House rolls, that guy. What's your concern?
On Mondays, I count the parishioner donations. About $2,000 is the usual. Okay. But since the spring, Father Rowe has asked me to set aside $500 each time for him.
It's $500 for what?
I don't know. He didn't say, and I wouldn't ask. Here. Here. Okay. You see?
No, not as well as I used to.
I mean, here and here. He's written out a check to cash. And not mentioned it to me. You think I'm overreacting to this?
Unfortunately, no. I don't think you are, actually.
So what do I do now?
Well, you know what? I'll give it to someone the pastor doesn't know, someone he won't recognize.
But when they report, they'll give the information back to you first.
They'll talk to me. I'll tell you, and we'll figure it out. Okay? All right?
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Sammy.
You want some coffee?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
What can I do? I'm just a person. That's the line you always seem to hear. You just sit. Things get worse. Watch TV and drink your beer.
Walking all alone, not going anywhere. Walking all alone, nobody.
Man down.
It's my thing, right? Well, I'm saying, just a little break.
You sound so good.
He's going. He's gone.
Is he? He doesn't look like he's leaving.
You gonna tell me what I know?
Never, Charlie.
There's a cop in my head, distracting me, stealing my thoughts because of you.
I know, I'm sorry. What can I do?
You can start by making the music man happy so he stays. I don't care how. But if he goes, I will care about that.
It's just not the way Charlie would normally do this.
Oh, sure. No. I didn't preamble myself. I didn't give him, wow, any time to prepare.
Well, yeah, but also,
No, I get it. You know, he's nervous.
well, he's not nervous. He's not your minstrel puppet. He can't just turn the songs on like a light.
No.
And why should he? You who came to him.
Yeah.
You don't know who Charlie is, how he lives, what he thinks.
Some people might say those things should be in the songs.
Old plastic people. Are you like them? You drive all the way out here to find the same thing you've always found? You walked on in and told him, stand on a cliff for me. And he did. Because he wanted to give you what you needed. Giving someone what they need is love. The music's only part of it. His love is everything.
Sounds like I got this all wrong. Something like this here, immersing yourself. Well, I wasn't prepared. I need to take a step back.
Wait, hold on. No, look. I was just...
No, you just made the case for Charlie, little lady. You should be happy someone like you's got his back.
Come on.
Fact?
No, you
No,
stay.
fact? I'll tell him.
No, look, here.
I'll tell him.
No.
Before I
Look,
go.
come on, please.
Thank you.
In the war today, American troops underwent a series of surprise attacks in the dense jungles near southern Cambodia. The attacks began at dawn with heavy artillery fire and continued...
The puzzle palace.
into the night.
Even smells the same, like old aquarium tank water.
That's what that is.
How are you?
I'm all right. I got a job for you if you want.
Of course I do. What is it?
Priest in my old parish thinks someone's stealing from the collection plate. Thinks it's the pastor, Father Rowe.
It's a doozy.
Yeah. I do it myself, but he knows me. I'll cover your time and expenses.
I won't let you down this time.
No.
Next tonight, we're eager to welcome back their former commander-in-chief as he took the stage to announce today's Dog Derby winner.
One little thing that I want from you, that one little thing that I hold on to, for the night out, if you don't know how to love you.
Sam,
This is a hospital.
actually, this is where I take my break and eat leftover Swedish meatballs from last night.
You're a nurse.
You should be a detective.
You always said you would go to nursing school part-time.
Because I was.
You did it. You got out, you changed your life.
Well, I didn't change it so much that someone couldn't find me if they really wanted to. But what about you? You're still a cop, obviously. You still married?
Long answer, yes, with a but.
Well, I'm sorry if you're sorry.
Don't be, Nurse Martha.
Nurse Kendall, please.
Okay.
Yeah, Nurse Martha sounds like what one of the Johns would call me, and occasionally did.
How long's it been?
Since Johns called me things? 4 years.
And how long you been a nurse?
6.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't change it all at once. I don't think it sticks if you do it that way.
that's smart. I think you're right. Smart.
I don't wanna rule the world.
Nice suit. Is that the same threads you had on the other day when you fell down in the dirt?
Nah, threw that one out. Put him where that came from. Doesn't smell like you can say the same.
Okay, are we gonna play chicken or are we gonna talk about something?
Yeah, well, I'd rather talk about making money, but sounds like he'd rather dwell on bad memories.
Tom.
I don't know you from nothing. I'm hanging with my guy Charlie. You walk up, you pull a gun, I'm gonna take it from you. Now, if you're my guy and somebody walks up, pulls a gun on you, I'm gonna take it from them. That's not how it works, and you tell me. How does it work?
I guess it could work like that. Anyone who's a Satan, debt's forgiven till midnight.
So is she a house girl, streetwalker, out call?
Don't know. I know she had a pimp, Charlie Manson.
Don't know him. What's her name?
Caroline Beecher.
Okay, I'll ask around, make some calls.
Okay, while you're at it, can you ask about a Lois Miller, too?
Sure. Who's Lois Miller?
She reported Caroline Beecher missing. I don't know if she's a friend or another pross or what.
After 7 years, you're not expecting a happy ending, are you?
Why would I start now? I like your little hat.
She talked to me, Seal.
Yeah, I did.
Guess she's still alive.
Yeah. For now.
What the hell is that?
She did it with a belt, man. I passed out and only woke up because she bit me. Look at it.
You mean in the sack? You sealing you? That's what she wanted?
That's not surprising.
You should be so lucky.
You think this is lucky, man?
Hey, handsome.
She's a psycho.
What's going on?
Nothing. Keep your wig on.
Well, if we were going to be having special guests, it would have been nice to have some notice.
You know, we could have closed the place. Had a private party.
Notice from who? Me?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Okay, listen up. These special guests, they work for me. Doing whatever I need done. How's that for notice? Good enough?
Why don't we commemorate our new arrangement with a toast? What do you have?
I'll take one of everything.
For all of California. That's incredible. My God.
Which is why we need to settle some things right now.
What things?
Dick Nixon is the only hope this country has to rise up out of the political, moral, hippie-coddling, war-torn quagmire it's in. He will vet me right down to the nails of my shoes. And Hal, and you, and our daughter. I will do whatever it takes, whether you like it or not, to see that Richard Nixon is our next president. So here's what I'm gonna do. And when I'm through telling you, I only want to hear 2 words.
Yes, dear.
Good to see you.
There's lots of people here. All I have to do is scream.
I just want to tell you something that you want to hear. Those eyes. When you were a tiny baby, you'd always study me. It was disconcerting. Such an old soul looking out of that new face. And I should have remembered it. As sure you've always been. Do you know what emancipation is?
Yes.
Well, in this state, if the parents don't oppose, a minor can self-emancipate just by moving out. You've done that. We just make it official. Set you legally free.
This is what Mommy wants too?
Yeah.
Just tell me.
Tell you what?
You and Charlie. I saw the way you looked at each other. I saw. Tell me something real for once, Daddy, please.
I'll sign the papers and take them to the probate clerk. And then we can live our lives.
and not hurt each other anymore.
Goodbye, Ken.
Anybody needs a blood transfusion, we could just squeeze your eyes.
Coffee?
No, I'm just gonna tell you all I know, and I'm going home to bed.
Oh, the priest thing already? That was quick.
Oh, Father Rowe, he officiated 2 weddings yesterday, and after that, I tailed him to the parish house and sat outside without incident. Till it got dark. At which point, he got in his car and went to that warehouse on Cherokee.
Warehouse? Like, Bob Ellery's place? Bob, he's gambling at Bob the Barber's?
I went inside and had a couple of shots of rye just to put eyes on him.
So he's stealing from the collection plate to play high-stakes poker?
Could be putting down his own money, but seems pretty unlikely on a priest's salary seeing the size of the pots at Bob's. Gotta say, it was pretty sad watching him sit at the table all night, betting on the flop, knowing what I knew.
You ever wonder why we do it?
Nope. But I know you do. And you should stop doing that.
You haven't told anybody else?
No, you asked me not to. But this is grand theft, so I'm thinking I should go pick him up.
Well, let me talk to him first, please. I don't want him shamed. I just want him to admit to what he's done. And when I'm done talking to him, I hope you'll talk to me.
I'm gonna for sure want to hear about that afterwards.
No, I mean, I hope you'll talk to me.
I'm always happy to talk to you, Father. What would you like to talk about?
Oh, anything, something. The ransacking Johnny Unitas 7 times. Whatever you want, just come. The center of me is always and eternally a terrible pain, a curious, wild pain, searching for something beyond what the world contains, something transfigured and infinite. Do you know the man who said that was an atheist? Imagine how I feel. Bye, Sammy.
Charlie, where have you been? We've looked everywhere.
I put out what you give me. I put out what you give me! You know what you gave me in front of that old cat? Huh? Huh? Ah! You gave me your fear and your weakness. You crammed them right down my throat. Well, today we will be centering our energies. There won't be nothing to hold on to, nothing to lean on. We're gonna look all the way inside and see if we can work out what we are doing here. Two smiley faces. Each. Getting for a little chest. Lock down what needs to be locked down, and then prepare to fall into the hole.
2 tabs isn't that a lot? We don't usually take that much. I've never taken 2 at once. Oh, please, Charlie. He said he'd be back. Elliot did. He loved your music. I heard him tell you. He said he was coming back. Come on.
Don't you think you've done enough talking for one day, Cherry? I sure do. 2 smiley faces. H!
Where's Martha?
I was on my way to work. I thought I'd stop by. Oh. I made some calls last night. Friends of friends.
No luck?
No luck.
What about Lois Miller?
Nothing, sorry. I wanted to help.
Thank you.
You know, after all these years, this place still smells the same.
Yeah. Old aquarium water.
More like the inside of a wool hat.
Yes. Well, you didn't have to come down here. We could have done this over the phone.
Done what?
Told me there was nothing to tell me.
I know.
Gene, I don't know what I've done to deserve you saying that. I mean, besides working all the hours God sends and not drinking nearly as much as I'm entitled to.
Eddie!
Gene, you know what? Fine.
Officer!
No, Jeannie, I didn't come home last night because I was with a woman. She was dead. There were about 100 other people there, but I was with her. What do you mean, how? You're not alive?
Jeannie, hi, it's Sam. Yeah, how are you? But it's been far too long. It has. You know, I miss that thing you make with the pimento cheese and the pineapple. That's fantastic. I miss, last night, it's one of the worst nights we've had. You know, this poor girl, they brought her in, and she fought so hard, Jeannie, but in the end, why am I telling you this? You don't need to hear this. I'm sorry. All right, but yes, yeah. I'll come home with Ed one of these nights, and we'll like old times. Yeah, it's good to talk to you, Jeannie. All right. Okay, bye.
What time is it now?
Man, what are you doing?
I'm hanging on to you.
No, Minnie Moocher. I am holding on to you.
That's not true. That's not true. No.
Relax.
Charlie.
Help me!
Charlie.
Emma, that'll help. Cherry, get Cherry. Cherry Pop. Minnie needs you. Cherry. Emma, we need you, Cherry. Emma, where's Emma?
How goes Butano and the bikers?
All love, brother. All love. What about Manson's missing hooker? What's her name?
Caroline Beecher. The straw grasping stage.
What are you doing?
Missing pros. These are her vice arrests, along with every other girl who was booked alongside her each time.
You got anything in particular in mind?
Maybe I know one of these girls.
Maybe I know somebody. Know a hooker or two in my time.
Anybody know Wanda Hartley?
Here I come to save the day. Detective Squad, what?
This was from 8 years ago. How long has this girl been missing? What?
Well, here's another girl, arrested in the same wagon as Caroline. Louise Mitchell. Black hair, brown eyes, gives her address as 2800 Fountain. Tattoo, butterfly on her shoulder, also known as Laney Watson and Lois Miller.
Does that mean something to you?
She's the one who reported my girl missing.
Who wants to go for a ride in the car? Just over to St. Finian's. Don't make me go alone.
It's over at St. Finian's.
Priest strangled in the vestry, if you can believe it. What's the world coming to? Father Mick, Mac, some harp name. Maybe a robbery. They didn't say if anything was missing.
You're calling someone a heart, though.
I'll go. We can stop for chili dogs. It's right on the way.
Hey. You doing all right there?
I'm tired. I don't know who did it.
You ready? Bring him out. Get his reaction when he sees the body.
Where'd they find him?
Upstairs at the parish house. He'd been asleep, blinking like a babe in the wood. Very convincing. Almost had to ask for absolution for waking him up. Father, there you are. Are you sure you're prepared for this now? Very disturbing sight.
Two? What? You should have brought more cops.
Sam! Sam! Get out! Come on!
to head over to the Blue Room. There's a delivery coming, all right? I want them just to jump right on it, get things going, but I want you there for my eyes and ears.
Sorry to interrupt, but the package is here.
Here? Why is it here?
I don't know. Someone got confused. I said not to leave it, but he said you said to.
He said... Unbelievable. Where is it?
Guest performer dressing room.
All right, come on, let's just get it, put it in your car, take it over to the Satan's right now.
Hey, Ryan, just hold on a second, man.
What the hell are you doing here?
Please tell me about your first day at work in the hospital.
Oh, love of God, why?
I kind of need to hear a good story today, right now.
Are you so sure it is one?
You know it is, and you know why. You got your job, and you got your uniform, you put on your hat, you got to the hospital, and you say good morning, and then...
Well, there wasn't all the disposable equipment back then, so the nurses had to sterilize the syringes and the needles and the tubes, and soak and scrub them and put them in the autoclave to kill the germs. And after 8 hours, my legs were tired, so I decided to sit on the desk while I did my work. And this head of department walks by and he sees me sitting there, and I thought I was fired. And he looks at me and he says, "Smart thinking, nurse." It was glorious.
Did I imagine that, or did that happen?
That happened.
All right. Could be booze delivery.
Hello.
Hi.
I left a message with your service. Maybe more than one.
I haven't picked up any.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't feel right coming by the station again, with everything that goes on there, and especially since what I'm asking is an official police business anyway. I wouldn't want to get you into any trouble or... I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Well, if you find out anything...
I'll let you know as soon as I do. And thank you for your patience.
Thank you for yours.
I'll give her a second and then I'll go out the service entrance in case she's still out front. Just tell me where it is.
Sorry.
People need to stop apologizing so much.
Hey, did you ever know a Louise Mitchell?
Yeah, I used to run with Louise. We weren't very close, but I liked her a lot. At least until she skipped town, anyway. Why?
Would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love. Look at me.